All right, we're going to just jump right in, guys. So we have a couple different topics to talk about. We're going to keep it mostly dating related tonight, but Shona here had a specific request to talk about a recent event. So why not? I'll bite for a little bit, but we'll keep it mostly dating. Shona, you had written that, let's see, quite a few dating related topics, but you wanted to talk about Charlie Kirk.
I knew it.
So we'll touch on it briefly. So you said that, well, I'll just let you put it into your own words then.
Yeah, so I think I have a lot of thoughts when it comes to Charlie Kirk. Do you want me to just say everything I think?
Sure. I mean,
okay, so
is it like a 5-minute monologue or
a few minutes? Is that okay?
Few minutes?
No. You can cut me off whenever. Feel free to cut me off whenever.
Try to condense it.
Okay.
If you can, short and sweet.
Okay, so first of all, I saw Charlie Kirk hater in the title of the video, and I want to say I think hater is a very crude way of defining my thoughts on him. I think it's a lot more nuanced than that. I certainly did not celebrate his death. Regarding the super chat I saw earlier, I think it was horrible. My stomach dropped the day I saw it, and I feel for his family. I have empathy for his family, which is something he actually didn't believe in. He believed empathy was a new age term. But overall, I'd say that he promoted a lot of really dangerous and harmful agendas and rhetoric throughout his career.
Really quick, what are those?
I think one that stood out to me specifically was the Islamophobic things he would say.
Yeah.
So he said, Islam is the knife that slit the throat of America, which is just no context. He tweeted that. Mm-hmm. Additionally, he said, in relation to Mamdani running for NYC mayor, and you can have whatever thoughts you want on Mamdani, like I lean left, but some of the things he talks about, like even I have questions about that. Mm-hmm. But he said, in relation to him running, he said, Muslims, they bombed America on 9/11, and now you want a Muslim in office. Nothing to do with his politics, just straight up Islamophobia. He calls Muslims conquerors, invaders. Mind you, I mean, like, I respect Christianity and all religions. I don't think we should generalize religions like that. But he said those about them, when, mind you, Christians have in the past, like, the Trail of Tears, the treatment of indigenous people, chattel slavery justified by the Bible, the encomienda system, the Crusades. Like, there's so much that all religions have done that's harmful, and I don't think you can suddenly say things like that about Islam.
So, I mean, there's a lot there.
Sorry, I have a lot of
You've
thoughts.
kind of shotgunned a whole bunch of points. It's some of these are not my particular wheelhouse, and obviously Charlie Kirk has like thousands of hours of content online, and I'm not necessarily prepared to defend like every single thing he's ever said, just because I would have to know the precise points. Really quick though, just off the top of my head, an immediate rebuttal to your point, this idea that Christians did crusades. Most of these crusades were actually in response to Muslim conquest. You see like Muslim conquest in like Spain, for example, reaching into Europe, going to Vienna. So most of these Christian conflicts as it relates to Islam and Muslims were actually repelling invasions into Christian land. So Muslims did conquest all the way up to Vienna. So this idea that, you know, Muslims throughout all of history have been a completely peaceable people is ridiculous. I don't think, well, you could look at pretty much any group throughout history and say no group has really been a peaceable people.
No group has.
No group.
Well,
but that would include even, for example, Native Americans. But because you did mention the Trail of Tears, I would point out, though, that, you know...
And the re-education of Native Americans.
Well, okay, well, hold on. We're getting into a whole bunch of different wheelhouses here. In any case, though, I think it's valid to have specific criticisms over things Charlie has said. Again, I'm not I don't know what the right word is. I'm not like an encyclopedia of every single thing he said. I'm not an encyclopedia of all the defenses of everything he said. Also, people tend to mischaracterize his arguments, leaving out critical context.
I quoted what he said. Islam is the knife that slit the throat of America. And you don't have to be an encyclopedia, but I'd love for you to tell me what you think of that statement specifically.
I don't know the specific context.
That is just a tweet.
Well, hold on. So you do realize, though, Charlie Kirk would be live streaming and he'd be speaking for hours on end. So for you to just throw out a statement.
This was standalone, right?
standalone.
Yeah, like he didn't say this
So
in the
it's
context
just-
of a long conversation. He tweeted this.
What did he say?
Islam is the knife.
Can we, just for
Pull
reference,
Pull it up.
Just pull
Look
it up.
I'm
Then
not
I could
kidding.
give my.
And he also
thing.
tweeted the thing about Mamdani, like, oh, Muslims, they bombed America during 9/11. Now you want to vote a Muslim into office. Those were standalone tweets.
I would say that that's fallacious argument on. If that's what he said, I think that'd be fallacious.
Yeah, that's completely
But also, my understanding is.
Islamophobic.
My understanding would be that Charlie Kirk, as a Christian, he would want Christian doctrine and values to have influence in the way we govern the United States.
Like a theocracy?
Well, I don't know if that was necessarily his prescription, but he would want the guiding principles and values of Christianity.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, personally, growing up around Catholic school, I think Christianity has many values, and you don't even have to specifically tie them to Christianity. Like, just overall morals,
Sure.
it should be incorporated into the government. But I can't, again, like, it's fine that he's Christian and he promotes
Well,
those values.
you know what, though? Look, I think it's fair to say that Charlie Kirk has said things that you object to, or that
That
you might
you object
even.
to?
Well, hold on. That might even could be objectionable across the board. Absolutely. If you presented to me something that Charlie Kirk said, I could be
Like
like,
I have.
I disagree with that.
So can you
I
please
think
tell me
that's
that you
wrong.
disagree with him saying Islam is the knife that slit the throat of America, and that
What? So hold on. Is that what? Repeat what he said.
I've said it so many times. Islam is the knife that slit the throat of America.
In reference to 9/11, like the context
Not
would be
necessarily, just
that,
in reference to all his feelings about Muslims.
But is it in reference to 9/11? Wait, hold on. Do you deny that? Who wasn't it? Like, who were the hijackers?
I think Donald Trump is the knife that slit the throat of America. Anyway.
Fair enough.
Fair
But-
enough. I'm
well,
so glad we're on the same page about that.
Disagree on that.
You said fair enough, though.
I'm saying fair enough, not in agreement with you.
Okay.
When he
I'm
said,
saying fair enough. You can say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
And I'd say
don't
yeah.
agree. Disavow. Disagree.
Yeah.